foods that boost memory and brain health. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Or struggled to remember a name that was right on the tip of your tongue? Maybe you've misplaced your keys for the third time this week, or found yourself searching for a word that just won't come to mind. If you're nodding along right now, you're definitely not alone. These little memory slips are something so many of us experience, especially as we get older, and they can be frustrating. Welcome to Senior Health Nutrition. I'm so glad you're here today because we are going to explore something truly fascinating: the foods that can actually boost your memory and support your brain health as you age. And here's the best part: these aren't exotic superfoods that you need to hunt down in specialty stores or spend a fortune on. They're delicious, accessible foods that you probably already enjoy, and they can make a real, measurable difference in keeping your mind sharp and vibrant. So let's dive right in and discover how you can eat your way to better brain health. Before we talk about specific foods, let's take a moment to appreciate just how remarkable your brain really is. Your brain is absolutely incredible. Despite making up only 2% of your body weight, it consumes about 20% of your body's total energy. Just think about that for a moment. This relatively small organ uses 1/5 of all the fuel your body needs. That tells you something important. Your brain is working hard for you every single second of every single day, processing information, storing memories, regulating your body, and keeping you connected to the world around you. Now, as we age, our brains naturally undergo changes, and that's completely normal. It's part of the journey of life. But here's where it gets really exciting. Research shows that lifestyle factors, and especially what we eat, can significantly influence how well our brains age. This isn't just wishful thinking or folk wisdom passed down through generations. Scientific studies have demonstrated that certain nutrients can help protect our brain cells from damage, reduce inflammation throughout the brain, and even encourage the growth of new neural connections. Imagine that, new connections forming in your brain, helping you stay sharp and engaged with the world around you. Dietary patterns like the Mediterranean diet and the MIND diet, both rich in brain-healthy foods, have been associated with slower cognitive decline and a reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease. So, the foods you choose to put on your plate, they really can make a meaningful difference in your cognitive health and quality of life. Let's start with what I genuinely call the brain's best friend: fatty fish. If there's one food group that truly deserves the title of brain food, it's fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout. Now, I know some people aren't huge fish fans, and that's perfectly okay. We'll talk about alternatives. But if you can include fish in your diet, your brain will absolutely thank you. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, or docosahexaenoic acid. Don't worry about remembering that long name. What you need to know is that this compound actually makes up a significant portion of your brain structure. It's literally one of the building blocks of your brain. Here's what the research tells us, and this is fascinating. A study published in the respected journal Neurology found that older adults who ate fish regularly had more gray matter in their brains. That's the tissue that contains most of the nerve cells responsible for memory, decision-making, and processing information. More gray matter means better cognitive function. So, how much fish do you need? The good news is you don't need to eat fish every single day. Aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. That's it. Just 2 servings to give your brain the omega-3s it needs to thrive and function at its best. Next, let's talk about something I think everyone loves: berries. And honestly, who doesn't love berries? They're sweet, they're colorful, they're refreshing, and they're just delightful to eat. But beyond being delicious, blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are absolute powerhouses of antioxidants called flavonoids. These are natural compounds found in plants that have remarkable effects on our health. And these compounds have been shown to do something pretty amazing. They can delay brain aging by up to 2.5 years, according to research from Harvard University. 2.5 years. That's incredibly significant when you think about it. The anthocyanins in berries, which are what give them their beautiful deep colors, help improve communication between your brain cells and reduce inflammation throughout your nervous system. Think of them as little messengers helping your neurons talk to each other more effectively, keeping the lines of communication open and clear. How can you include more berries in your diet? It's wonderfully simple. Try adding a generous handful to your morning oatmeal, blending them into a smoothie for a refreshing drink, or just enjoying them as an afternoon snack when you need a little pick-me-up. And here's great news. Fresh or frozen, both work beautifully and provide the same nutritional benefits. Now, I know leafy greens might not sound quite as exciting as sweet, juicy berries, but please stay with me here, because these vegetables are absolute nutritional powerhouses for your brain. Spinach, kale, collard greens, and other leafy vegetables are loaded with nutrients like vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene. And here's a truly remarkable finding. A study from Rush University found that people who ate just one serving of leafy greens daily had cognitive abilities equivalent to someone 11 years younger. 11 years younger, just from eating a daily serving of greens. That's the kind of anti-aging intervention that really works, backed by solid science. These vegetables support brain health by reducing inflammation and protecting against oxidative stress, which is the wear and tear that happens at a cellular level as we age. If raw greens aren't your favorite, and I totally understand that not everyone loves a raw kale salad, no problem at all. Try sautéing them with a bit of olive oil and garlic for a delicious side dish. When they're cooked, they become wonderfully tender and flavorful, and you still get all those amazing brain-boosting benefits. Let's talk about something small but mighty: nuts and seeds. Walnuts, in particular, are exceptional for cognitive health. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant, and other beneficial compounds that have been linked to improved memory and slower cognitive decline. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that walnut consumption was associated with significantly better cognitive function in older adults. The good news is, you don't need to eat pounds of nuts every day. Just a small handful, about 1 ounce of mixed nuts daily, is all you need to get these remarkable benefits. That's incredibly easy to incorporate into almost any eating pattern. Before we continue exploring more brain-boosting foods, I want to share something really special with you. If you're enjoying learning about foods that support healthy aging, I've created a comprehensive free guide specifically for you. It's called The Best Foods for a Long Life and the Ones to Avoid, and it's packed with practical, science-based tips that you can start using today. You can access this guide in 2 convenient ways. Click the link in the description below this video, or if you're watching this on your television, there's a QR code on your screen right now that you can easily scan with your smartphone to get instant access. This guide goes even deeper than what we can cover in one video, and it's completely free. Now, let's talk about several more wonderful brain-boosting foods. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and whole wheat bread are essential because your brain needs a steady supply of energy. Unlike refined carbohydrates that cause your blood sugar to spike and crash, whole grains provide complex carbohydrates that maintain stable blood sugar levels. This steady energy is crucial for concentration, memory, and mental clarity. Here's news you'll love. Dark chocolate can be good for your brain. Dark chocolate with 70% cocoa or higher contains flavonoids that improve blood flow to the brain. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that cocoa flavonoids improved cognitive function in older adults. Enjoy a small square as an occasional treat. Turmeric, that beautiful golden spice, contains curcumin, a compound with powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Research suggests it may help improve memory and stimulate the growth of new brain cells. Try adding it to soups, smoothies, or making a warm golden milk before bed. And green tea is wonderful for your brain. The L-theanine and caffeine work together synergistically to improve brain function, including memory, attention, and reaction time. The antioxidants may also protect against cognitive decline. Plus, there's something calming about sipping a warm cup of tea. So how do you incorporate these foods into your daily routine? Let me give you practical ideas. For breakfast, start with oatmeal topped with walnuts, blueberries, and honey, paired with green tea. That's 3 brain-boosting foods in one meal. For lunch, enjoy a salad with leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, avocado, and grilled salmon dressed with olive oil and lemon. As a snack, reach for mixed nuts or berries with dark chocolate. For dinner, try baked fish with roasted vegetables and quinoa, seasoned with turmeric and herbs. You're enjoying delicious meals that happen to be excellent for your brain. Now, I want to be transparent about something important. While nutrition is crucial, it works best as part of a holistic approach. Regular physical activity, quality sleep, stress management, social connections, and mental stimulation all play important roles. Think of brain health like tending a garden. You need multiple elements working together. Good nutrition provides essential nutrients, but exercise improves blood flow, rest allows memory consolidation, and social engagement keeps neural pathways active. Here's what I really want you to remember. It's never too late to start nourishing your brain with the right foods. Never. Whether you're 50, 60, 70, or beyond, your brain can still benefit from better nutrition. Small, consistent changes add up to significant benefits over time. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start by adding just 1 or 2 brain-healthy foods to your meals this week. Maybe swap your afternoon cookie for berries and nuts, or add salmon to your weekly meal plan. These small steps, taken consistently, create lasting change. Your brain has served you faithfully throughout your life, helping you learn, remember, create, and connect with people you love. Now it's time to return the favor by giving it the nutrition it needs to stay healthy and vibrant. If you haven't already, please download that free guide. The link is in the description, or if you're watching this on TV, there's a QR code on your screen right now that you can easily scan with your smartphone to get instant access. This guide goes even deeper than what we can cover in one video, and it's completely free. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Senior Health Nutrition for more evidence-based health tips. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite brain-healthy food? Are you already eating some of these, or are there new ones you're excited to try? Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Here's to your health, your vitality, and a sharp, vibrant mind for many years to come. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.